Mark McDonnell. From Stillman Valley in the Green Bay.
Did we lose us for a second?
Talon, Paul.
I stepped on the cord, but we're good.
We're underway on mat number 1. Mark McDonnell of Morrison wrestling Talon Paul of Stillman Valley. Morrison a 25-1 senior. Talon Paul a 30-3 junior. This is a rematch of the Byron sectional.
Right on the scoreboard will be Kevin Moylan of Stack.
McDonnell with a nice shot and a takedown to start this match. He leads 2-0. Referee's going to stop the match. Looks like we've got maybe some blood on Paul. It is. So he stops it. McDonnell, a 2-0 lead early on. He had a nice shot, nice takedown.
So some blood time out here. Getting things situated so I don't step on any more cords.
We almost lost Mike over here, which would be a shame. We almost lost the scoreboard in the center. Looks like it went out for a second. All kinds of technical issues going on around here.
Because I stepped on the cords, the scoreboard's going out?
I hope not.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, the power that you have. McDonnell gave up an escape, so we start neutral as we get going again. He's about to get another takedown, it looks like, and he does. So McDonnell of Morrison has opened up a 4-1 lead, looking to end his career with a state championship in his senior season.
Already has a football state championship this year for the Mustangs of Morrison.
And it's his brother that is wrestling.
That'll be wrestling in the 195-pound weight class. Championship match coming up later.
That's his twin brother?
They are twins.
And they're 50 pounds difference.
Give or take a few.
So did the one that weighs more steal food from Mark when they were growing up? 50 pounds is a big difference for your twin.
I don't know.
Come on, you're flashy. You got to know these things. Another blood timeout. We've got time to discuss stuff like this.
I want to know who they beat and who they lose to, how they finish at tournaments. I don't care what they eat.
That's a story, though. 50 pounds difference between twins. They're obviously not identical twins.
Tell you what.
You're flashy. You know it all. You know what they eat.
Andre Morgan, Mr. Twister down there, is interviewing the champions as they come off the mat. If one of the McDonald's happens to win, which I'm sure one of them will, if not both, I don't know. Match still has to be wrestled. Let's have Twister ask that question.
I don't know if it's probably the appropriate time to ask the question.
I really don't think it's an appropriate time to talk about it, to be honest with you.
We're in blood time. We got 5 minutes potentially here to burn.
Oh, boy. Here we go. 1 minute, 6 seconds on the clock in the first period. It is 4-1 in favor of the lighter McDonnell of Morrison.
Thank you. He's going to give up an escape again here. So it'll be 4-. No, he's going to start with an optional start, it looks like. There it is. Wanted the opportunity to pound on Paul's head a little bit more, I guess. So 4-2 now your score. McDonnell still in charge. Paul's wrestled really impressively in this tournament. McDonnell took care of him in sectionals, but the way Paul wrestled downstate, taking out Evan Weaver of Normal U-High, one of the other favorites, pinning him as a matter of fact. It was a close match, but Paul was able to catch him and pin him, so you thought, gosh, Paul seems to be peaking at the right time. But he finds himself trailing 4-2 as McDonald's had a couple nice takedowns to start this match. McDonnell in on a shot, but he goes out of bounds. 27 seconds left to go as we'll restart in the center.
Final 20 seconds of the first period here. It's 4-2, still in favor of McDonnell, the senior.
And McDonnell looks to get a cradle, and he's got it. He's got Paul in a cradle, and he's in trouble. Only 5 seconds to go. There's the pin. Mark McDonnell of Morrison wins by fall in 1 minute and 56 seconds over Talon Paul of Stillman Valley. When McDonnell locked it up, you knew that he had it tight. The only question was, would he be able to have enough time? He had 4 seconds to spare. Throws his headgear to the side, hugs both his coaches. Mark McDonnell, a state champion. Not bad. Football state championship in the fall, wrestling state championship in the winter. It's going to be tough to match that in the spring.